Well, in true British style, the weather seems to have completely skipped autumn and just gone from summer to winter, so I am glad to announce that it is officially cold. I've been battling the chills with highly unfashionable jumpers, sweaters for you Americans, many a brew, tea for you Americans, fluffy Pokemon hoodies, even fluffier Totoro hoodies. But anyway, bad weather aside, I've been thinking recently about regrets or times in your life that you found really tough. Sound the alarms, it's serious adult talk time! I don't really feel much regret, mostly because when I've looked back and wished I'd done something different, it's helped me not to make that same mistake again. And actually, that fact really helps towards becoming a braver and stronger human being. Going through something negative can feel like the worst thing on earth, especially if you feel like there's no one you can talk to or the situation is something that you can't resolve. But over the years, I found some really good ways of thinking that help me see those problems in a better light. Firstly, and this is the absolute truth, no situation is unsolvable. It doesn't matter what it is. If someone's making your life hell and you don't deserve it, if someone's died, if you're stuck in a bad relationship, if you're depressed, ill, or you just feel insecure or lost on what to do with your life, or if you yourself are hurting other people and you don't know why or how to stop, you can and will solve it. When you're inside your own head, which sounds silly because when you're not inside your own head, but anyway, you can only see the problem from your perspective, so any natural worries or negative ways of thinking that you might have will automatically affect the way you see the problem. It always seems worse when you're right in the middle of it. Problems only ever seem less bad from someone else's perspective or in hindsight after it's over. But you can do things to change that. When you experience all of those panicky or depressive emotions, take a moment to just think logically about everything and then think how other people you know might deal with it. Consider how it looks to an outsider, especially someone who might say, oh, it's not that bad, just get over it. Because chances are they might be right and it only seems that drastic to you because you're stuck in the middle of it. And never underestimate your ability to pick yourself up and move on, because people go through hell every day and still live to tell a tale. Secondly, it's okay to make mistakes. If you regret how you dealt with a situation in the past, it just serves as the perfect reminder never to make that mistake again, which technically means that the more mistakes you make, the smarter you get. So if you really make sure to learn from every one of them, you can't lose in the long run. And if you keep getting the same bad situation over and over again, it means that the universe is really trying to tell you something, so pay attention and make sure you do everything you can to make sure it doesn't happen again. And lastly, I can say from personal experience, especially if you've had a lot of bad things happen one after the other, it can start to feel like you're losing the energy to keep going and you can get really worn down by it all. But there's one thing you need to know above all else. You are so much more stronger than you know, and even if you don't realise it, you can go through something 10 times worse than what you're going through right now and still come out fighting. Human beings do incredible things every day, and that doesn't just apply to the charity worker who just built a school in Africa or the woman down the street who just beat cancer, it applies to you too. If you go through something that almost totally destroys you and then find the will to turn around and claw your way back up to the top like a badass motherfucker, how is that not incredible? It doesn't matter if your personal victories don't register on a global scale, they're yours to treasure, because without a struggle, how would you ever truly know how good you are? And when you find your way back to happiness after going through something so exhausting, it makes the shit seem totally worth it. That's the thing about going through crap, it makes you fearless and stronger than anything. Even when you're at your lowest moment, every second that goes by is another second closer to feeling happy again. There are a lot of moments in my life that I should probably regret, but by now, even the worst things that have ever happened to me seem totally worth it, because before I was a helpless little girl who cried all the time, and now I'm an emotional tank who rarely worries at all, and you can do it too. Pain makes you strong, so whenever you're feeling regretful or upset about something, just remember that this stuff's here to teach you how to become a spectacular human being, so take every bad situation as an opportunity to grow into the person you want to be. Okay, that got a bit too serious there. I should probably let you get on with your lives now. But seriously, no matter what you might think, you are great, so don't forget it. Gaara changed his life with positive thinking, so if he can, then so can you. Gaara, smile for the camera. You're not helping me prove my point here. Look at the camera and give everyone a nice smile. Go on. Not even a little one, just a little oh God, what is, oh no, that is special needs Gaara right there. Okay, I'm just gonna put that back. Frown away, Gaara, it's fine, it's fine.